Hi, and welcome back to today's episode where we are going to talk about how one of my clients grew from 3K a month to reaching over 750,000 a year in her revenue. And I'm so excited to share this episode with you. But before we get started, if you are someone who wants to know how to get fully booked on autopilot, then I have an exciting surprise for you. You can get my own playbook on how to get fully booked on autopilot at www.signasim.com/playbook for absolutely free, where I share a detailed strategy that you can implement in your own business. It's the same strategy that I'm using with my own businesses and with my clients. So go to www.signasim.com/playbook to get instant access today. All right, let's get into the episode now. So, welcome back to the Servicepreneur Diary. I am so excited that you're here because today I have another exciting episode. And you can see I'm a very exciting person because that's all I say. I am excited about a lot of things, but especially about marketing, ads, and success stories. I love my clients. I love sharing their stories. And especially this client journey, because I have witnessed her coming out of a really bad place and building this really beautiful success. And she has impacted so many people by serving them as a client and also hiring team members. So this is a really, really exciting episode for me. Before we get into it, I quickly just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Signa. If we haven't met yet, I am an ad specialist and I help service business owners grow their business with very strategic social media and Google Ads strategies. And today I'm going to talk about how my client grew from making 3K a month to over 750,000 plus in a year in her business with revenue. I'm going to discuss specifically where she was before, what she did before, what we did with her business, how she grew, and what she's doing right now and what we are doing with her business today. We're still working with her on a daily basis. And I'm so excited to share this because, like I said, she has impacted so many people. And this is definitely the best part about business ownership. This is why I love business ownership, why I love helping my clients, because I truly believe that a good business owner with good heart can change the world so much more than any other person can. And of course, there are people who really want to impact world, and they are, and they can. But business owners can really make changes fast, and they can make good changes. When their businesses are growing, you are hiring team members who can now help their family, who can take care of their family, who can buy properties and have a safe home for their children who are coming out of horrible situations and they just needed a job that helps them. Business owners, when they're selling services that are impacting clients, they can take away pain from people. They can make their environment much better, that it's safer, innovational. Like, it's just business ownership is so impactful. And seeing successful business owners always excites me because of that change. Like, even with us, because our business is growing, we are supporting a local dog charity. And this year alone, since January, when we started working together, we have gotten 90 dogs into new homes, which is amazing. These are all due to the ads. These are all the support that we have given, like money wise, and our clients have helped us do that. So I'm really excited about this. But so this client went from making 3,000 a month to making over 750,000 a year only in service revenue. And I'll explain that later. So it's actually more. This is almost $1 million a year business. And I'm sure she will get there in the next couple of years as well. And when we first met, she was like a typical small business owner. When she was working alone, she knew that she wanted to help clients. Like, she loved her service. She was very good at her service, and she's gotten even better now. She wanted to help people, but she didn't know how to reach new people. She was very desperate for clients because she was just making enough to cover some of the business expenses, but not really paying herself, which sucks. If you're a business owner, if you've ever started a business, which if you're here, you know what I'm talking about. The beginning phases are really, really difficult. And usually I don't like working with beginning business owners, but she had a different attitude. And she knew that she wanted to reach new people and she was willing to invest. She didn't want to get rich immediately, like overnight, become a millionaire. And she had a long-term vision in her head. She wanted to become big, like a big business. So she didn't know how to get clients. She was really good at her services. And she had tried local newspaper ads, which were really expensive and didn't get her enough results to make sense at all. She had also tried some other methods that she had heard of. She was literally the client who, if someone would call, like a salesperson, and say that I will help you reach clients, she would say yes, because she didn't know any better. And she was relying on referrals, which you don't have any control over. They didn't work fast enough, and you don't know when the next one is coming from. So there's a lot of uncertainty in there. And she also didn't have any social media following. She didn't have any content. She wasn't good at creating it. She was very old school in that sense. She didn't even have a website, I believe, at that point. So she was very, we didn't have any assets to work with. So on a daily basis, she was just really tired, exhausted, but had a really big vision. Like she wanted to change the market. She wanted to change her industry. She wanted to become the top industry service provider. She just didn't know how. She just needed someone to help her with the how part. And this is exactly where I came in with her. Not only was she tired and she was going through all these issues, but her competitor, this is like the sickest part at all, was constantly sending her to the healthcare department and was complaining about her because she was just located in an area where the competitors were really petty. And there's some people who just, instead of taking it as an inspiration that you now have more competition, which means there's more buyers, because otherwise competitors could not survive. And you now have an opportunity to make yourself as an expert and crush your competitors like my client did. Those kind of people tend to just be rude and complain to healthcare departments and just figure out nasty techniques. Over the years, she has had her brand copied, her content copied, her ads have been copied. There's just competitors like that. And we definitely don't support that. But the way to overcome that is by focusing on your existing client, becoming the best for them, and really just closing your eyes for the competitors and focusing on building your business, becoming the best, and really serving your existing clients. So here's what we did. Since she didn't have any organic content at all, and today she does have some. She has blogs, she has some social media content, but she still doesn't have any following on social media. It's never been her focus. She just admits that she's not good at it, and she doesn't feel the need that she needs to hire it out either right now, because we have found different ways of getting her clients. And she didn't have any email lists. She didn't have anything. So we started from very beginning. So here's what we did. First, we needed to get her busy so she can hire someone else to do the clients, because as long as she was working on the clients, she didn't have time to focus on the back end of the business and to really build the systems, to build the experience and work on building the service that would actually build her business. So that was our first goal. And to do that, we launched a very specific offer ad that is designed to get conversions really fast. So with these ads, you need to figure out who is your client that you want to attract. We then craft ad text and images that are only attracting that ideal client and would get them to take action really fast and immediately and make a booking really fast. So with her, we offered a really small discount to give them the last push. But if you do not do the initial part, which is figuring out the ideal client and using a very compelling ad text and copy, then like the only thing that's going to help you is offering massive discounts, which I don't recommend doing, because it's just going to attract not the best type of client, unfortunately. But offering a small discount is okay, because it's like this final push that gets people to, like, they love the offer, but they're like, oh, I have something to do right now, or I am too busy to make that phone call to make a booking, or they just have time to make a decision. But if you give them something that gets them to take action immediately, then they don't have the time to think. So they have to take action. So we ran these ads for a couple of months till she had found a new team member, and she was working for only a couple of days behind the chair herself. And we got, obviously, both of them fully booked. She then got so busy that she had to hire another team member, which left her with time to sort out the back end of the business. And this is why I love her so much. She wasn't just sitting and waiting for us to do all the work. She knew that she needs to capitalize all of the hard work that we're doing in the front end by working in the back end, because we don't have any control over your business. This is something that people have some type of people have really bad understanding. They think that if they hire an agency or an ad specialist to get them clients, then they are responsible for getting the bookings. Unfortunately, as someone who is an outsider, I don't have control over how you speak with your clients, how you pick up the phone, what kind of words you're using when you're trying to rebook them, or what you're selling them on the day of the appointment. Like, I don't have control. I only have control over making sure that your business is being seen by your ideal clients, and we are making them the best offer. We are getting them interested in your business, wanting to book an appointment. But if you do not now answer the messages, you don't answer your phone call, you can't accept the booking, basically. So she started working in the back end of the business. She started selling products to the existing clients. She fixed her online booking system. I don't remember if she had an online booking system, but she created one. She worked on the sales process, rebooking process, and profitability. She was really working hard to make sure that the foundations were good for the next phase of what happened. So in our next phase, we now launched another type of ad. And this is something that is signature to me. Like, this is my own strategy. And I'm sure there's other people who do this, but there's a very specific way of doing this that not only builds your business, but also builds your authority. So the whole goal is to educate your audience so that you are the expert in what you do, build trust with them, connect with them so that you could convert them, and by inviting them to book an appointment. So it's a very specific ad campaign and ad strategy that we use with all of our clients. And it's cheaper than the regular strategies, but it also is really long-term strategy as well. So this works the best if it runs in the long run. So again, we focused on figuring out who were the ideal clients that she wanted to serve and what problems do they have. And we then launched multiple different ads targeting different ideal clients. So this is for you. If you are someone who is, your services could help multiple different types of clients. I know you've always heard from everywhere, and I completely agree with that you have to niche down. You have to figure out who your ideal client is. And it's completely correct. But you can launch ads or marketing strategies to different types of audiences that are speaking to them at the same time. It's just that the ads and the content of the strategy has to be very specific, and the offer has to be very specific to that type of client, because it makes it more successful. So we launched campaigns and ads for very specific offers that were built to attract a very specific audience, but just for multiple audiences. During this time, our client became very busy. She had hired more team members. She was thinking about opening up another location because she had outgrown her physical location, and she had started to raise her prices. This is the best part that happens if you are in a situation as a service business owner where you have an unlimited amount of leads coming in every single day, getting new clients booking in every single day consistently. You know exactly how many clients you're going to get next month, the month after that, 2 weeks from today, tomorrow, right? It gives you enough confidence to know that I don't need to work with every client that comes through the door. And secondly, I can raise my prices. And if someone says that I'm too expensive for them, I can tell them that's fine. There's other service providers, but I do not have to offer you a discount because I have unlimited amount of new clients coming in who are willing to pay that amount. So that's exactly what happened with her. That's exactly what we help our clients build out in the long term. And it's honestly one of the most secure places that you can be as a business owner, when you can literally go to sleep at night and you're not worried about how you're going to pay your bills the next month, because you know that you have enough new clients coming in because there is an ad or a system that is printing you new clients every single month. And another thing, which for me, like this is really personal to me as well, is you have to have confidence to work with your ideal clients, because when you don't know where your clients are going to come from, you end up working with horrible clients. And I've had this happen as well, where I was too scared to say no because I was worried about money. So I accepted a client who wasn't really aligned with my values. She wanted to become rich overnight, become a millionaire. And I don't run my business like that. It's all about serving my clients and producing the best results and service that I can. And so do my clients as well. And it was horrible experience. This was years and years ago. And I've never made that mistake again because I don't have to worry about where my next client is going to come from. And that's exactly what I want for you as well, because that kind of peace of mind and confidence and security will make you make different decisions on how you run your business and how you take care of your existing clients. So she became very busy. She raised her prices. And in 1 year, she opened another location in a different city with no client base. So this is 1 year from when we started working till she opened another location. And because it was in a new city, there wasn't any clients that we had built up there, nothing. We started basically from scratch. So we created the same initial ad campaign that got her team members fully booked before. And now they became fully booked in 2 months in the new location. And by the way, if you want to get access to that exact campaign, then you can go to www.signasim.com/getclients24/7, because I have created a copy-paste system of that social media ad that we used with her business, I've used with my own business, I use with my other clients. And it's got simple video instructions on how you can implement it in less than 1 hour, and you can fill your inbox with new client inquiries. And I'll add the link into the description as well. But it's literally copy-paste. It takes you an hour to implement, and within 24 hours, you can have new client inquiries in your inbox immediately. It's the same exact ad that I've used over and over and over again. So at this point, we cut the promotional ad completely and started really focusing on building her expertise and authority. She didn't need to now get clients fast anymore because she was busy. Her team members were busy in both locations. We needed to now focus on growth and future. So we launched more authority building campaigns, and we also added another social media ad. This one is now focused on one target audience, just like before, and the problem that they have, and showing how our client has the solution to their problem and that they need to book an appointment. There's no offers, there's no promotional offers there. There's no discounts. It's just very specific ideal client, very specific problem, very specific text that we use to get them to take action. We also launched retargeting ads to convert the people who were interested but haven't yet booked. So these are people who have checked out your website, they have checked out your ads, but they have objections. So they have a reason not to book because they don't have enough information yet, or they just forget. And we want to be constantly top of mind with our clients. And these are super low cost ads that you can run for $2 or pounds a day in the background all the time. At this point, our client had already filled another location and was looking to open another one. She was doing such a great job at working on the back end of the business while we were filling the front end with new clients. That's such an important point. It's not that I sprinkled my magic and she became fully booked. And yes, there's a certain amount of truth in there. But it was a collaboration between me and her because she was working in the back end, making sure that she's converting, she's rebooking, she's profitable, she's making the most out of the business that she can, while also offering excellent service and really focusing on that as well. So we then wanted to start focusing on overcoming or overtaking the competitors and launched omnipresent campaigns. So this means that we were everywhere. Her ads were literally everywhere where the ideal client was, and they could not miss her business. Over time, we have been optimizing all these campaigns and are still working with this client. So she has now, where is she now? She has now got 4 locations. She's generating over $750,000 a year in service revenue only, not counting the product upsells that she's selling, that her team are selling to the clients. And the best part is she is the most expensive service provider in the market, which means she can always overtake her competitors because she has the profitability. She has enough profits to out advertise her competitors or whatever strategy she wants to do. She's constantly raising prices when it's justified, and she won't run out of new clients. She's literally seeing hundreds and hundreds of new clients every single month. She's being featured in articles because everyone sees her business with ads, like with the ads that we've run all the time, and they see her as an expert in her industry. So they come for her for commentary or to get expertise advice about certain topics. And she's being featured in magazines and newspapers. She is also traveling the world. That has always been her dream, to travel. And she has gone to someplace new every second month for years now. And this year, she took her dream holiday to Australia for over a month, where she was completely in a different time zone. She couldn't run her team. She couldn't run her business while she was there. And actually, in that time, her business only grew, which is completely possible for anyone who has systems on how the business needs to run and systems that bring in new clients as well. She's literally so bored now that she doesn't know what to do with her time. And here's why I want to really share with you why she's been so successful, which I have put together some lists that also work with my other clients who we've helped grow into $1 million businesses. They have the same traits, the same success traits with all of them. First off, she trusted my ad strategy and wasn't scared to invest in ads. She understood that she has to reach new clients somehow, and social media was not a way for her to do that. She wasn't good at content, and organic content is slow, and it's not a way of reaching your ideal clients in a very specific, consistent way. It's a bonus and it helps a business, but it's not a consistent way of reaching your new clients. And that's the same with all of my other clients as well. While I was making sure that her business is receiving new clients, she was constantly working on converting them to not only booking, but also staying with her business and rebooking over and over and over again. It's one thing to get a new client coming in, which is a lot of hard work, especially if you don't know what you're doing. But if you don't treat that client right then you should not be in business at all. Making a quick buck is a bad business model. You should be in business to serve your clients and take care of them. She also found ways to constantly work on her profitability, which is the only thing that matters in business, right? Are you profitable? Because otherwise you just have a really expensive hobby that you're not getting paid for. She has a positive outlook and works on the long-term relationship with the clients. She's not here to make money fast and run away. She's here to build a brand that is recognized as an industry leader and is here to stay for tens of years. So that's exactly why she has been so successful, and she will be even more successful. I can almost guarantee this. Even with the economy, the way it's been during COVID, everything, none of that has mattered. She has been growing every single time. And my clients have all of the same traits when it comes to that. All right. If you are a service business who wants me to help you grow your business, then go to my website, www.lbmarketing.agency, and I will add that link below, and book in a discovery call where we can discuss if ads are the best fit, if we are the best fit. And there's also other client testimonials in there as well. I hope you enjoyed the full walkthrough on how we helped our client grow from 3K months to over 750,000 a year in business. And she will continue growing into $1 million in revenue soon. All right. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure you listen to the other episodes. And I can't wait to hear from you soon. All right. Bye. If you enjoyed this episode and you know a person who would absolutely love this and get value from it, then make sure you share it with them now. And don't forget to check out our other episodes. See you soon.